Welcome back to Beleaf and Fatherhood. My name is Beleaf. We believe that family is the most important unit on earth, and the disconnection of family leads to despair. So we guide men into fatherhood, equipping them to love and lead their families into eternity. How do we do that? By making this content that you see here today. And today, we have a very special sponsor, which is gov't. Now, I'm going to hop more into that in a second, but I want to tell you, I didn't start here, right? Right now, we're in 5,000 square feet. But in 2015, I started in my garage. I had a little corner of the garage and I made the most of it. I didn't have any cameras. I couldn't afford any of that. So I just used my phone and I told these stories about fatherhood. So it's hard to believe that now we have all this space and all these employees. It's super dope. And usually I would just kind of wait to show you guys the whole space until everything's all done. But I just can't afford to do that because I love to show people the process. So today I'm going to give you a tour of where we're at right now. We've been into this space for about 2 months. We're still unpacking, still getting the footage. We're still getting all the equipment we need. So we're very far from where we need to be, but we're on our way. So before we do that, right, let me tell you a little bit about gov't. gov't is a phone plan by Google. Now, I'm talking about this in this specific video today because I think it's really dope and it's very important for people who want to stay connected with their family. I want to tell you about the Unlimited Plus plan, which is the plan that I chose. And the reason is because of the high-speed hotspot tethering. And there's no hidden fees, startup fees, or contracts. And also it has family features, meaning you can block numbers that you don't know so they can't even text you or get in touch with you at all. And that's perfect if you're trying to make sure your kids are protected. I'm excited that gov't is sponsoring this video because my kids are getting older and we communicate via text a lot. And my favorite feature is the unlimited tethering, where I can be driving in the car, going on our next road trip adventure, and the kids are using the Wi-Fi from my phone, the tethering from my phone to stream their devices. It's super dope. So make sure you check out gov't, link in the description, and let's go ahead and get into this tour. All right, so this is my office. This place may look kind of familiar. This room is really important because we actually had to kind of recreate the office in my home to get it to look like this. And so the lighting, everything set up, this is basically how it looks now, but this office is my office and we're gonna change this into a studio. But right now this works for us. I wanna introduce you to more of the team and show you what else we got going on. So come this way, okay? We have the top floor in basically an industrial area in SoCal. I'm going to show you this room over here. This is a music production room right now, the deep work room. Right here we got Jay Ruckers working on some instrumentals real quick. Turn it up, James. So a lot of the music that you hear is custom made from James. We have other partners and people that work with us too. But James is pretty much the producer of all of the tracks that you hear underneath our content. What I love about that is that it takes our content to another level and it makes it feel very personal. As you guys know, I used to do hip hop. And a lot of my records and my raps and voiceovers were all recorded in that garage I told you about. And it's crazy how, like, when you're faithful with a little bit, you know, God gives you more, you know what I'm saying? And so I just feel like this is more. Thanks, James. You want to say hi?
What's up, y'all?
That's Jay Ruckers. He said what's up. He's not mic'd up, but he said what's up. This right here is the food for thought area. As you guys may remember, early on, Food for Thought was a segment in the video where I would like kind of reflect about what happened in the video and I would just kind of cook. And this is the kitchen area, right? But I call it the Food for Thought area. We be getting our grub on in here, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you got California labor law. And then we have restrooms this way. And this room right here is the team room, okay? This is where we like to keep it nice and cold, you know what I'm saying, so no one falls asleep. We got Phil over here helping us figure out where we're going on our next road trip. And we got Mr. Jordan over here Boom, there he is. He been waiting his whole life for that right there. You know what I'm talking about? So that's Jordan right there. We also got Jed behind the camera. We're gonna show you Jed later. Do you see him?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's it.
I want you to put that in there just like that. We're going to show you Jet, and it's just Glenn just going like this.
And then, everyone has their own little workstations. We're trying to get everything going. We just got this booth. This is where we're going to record our voiceovers. We'll be in here, mic'd up, you know what I'm saying, headphones, all that stuff, and then record the vocals that you hear on a lot of the voiceovers for gov't, the music, all that stuff is going to be recorded here. This is kind of the newest thing we got. Super pumped about this. And if you guys have any questions about anything you see, make sure you leave the questions or, hey, what was that? Or where'd you get that from? Leave it in the comment section below and I'll make a video on that full product for sure. So the guys, usually we're working in here. We're trying to get some stuff organized. So things are kind of all over the place in this area. Don't really want to show this stuff because it's not really important right now, but I'll kind of show you more of what we got going on. Slide through. Okay. In this room here, we have our podcast studio. As you know, my wife and I have a podcast called How Married Are You, which is coming back very soon. And this is where we record that podcast and where we have a green screen up there too and some lights. And we're really trying to get this area organized. So forgive us once again. But once everything is fully done, we'll share it with you using Google Fi to call my wife. Look at this.
Hey.
Hi. So you want to show them your own office, right? You don't want me to show them, right?
Right. So,
Okay.
I'll be back in a little bit. Why? What's happening?
Okay. Well, if she gets back in time, we'll show you her office. Her office is the best looking office, so you'll be able to check that out. Maybe. We'll see. All right. I'll call you back, babe. How the kids doing?
They're doing great.
All right. Thank you. All right. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye. This room right here, this will be my office eventually. What we're working on is building a sound studio for production. In that next room that I was just in the beginning, James's room where he was doing the production is going to be our deep work room for intense focus. Sometimes like when we're doing, we're working in the team room, some people need to just get away, go work, focus in an area where they can just kind of knock everything out for animations, for those subtitles. I don't know if you guys remember the words pop up on the screen. That takes a lot of time and attention and focus. So it's good to go into like a little cave, get that done, come out and, rock on. So this right here is kind of like a storage room for now, but it'll be a full-on office for me one day soon. This room right here is the foyer area. This is where people are gonna come in, commune. My thoughts is to get a mirror on the wall, some signs and art and all that stuff around here, some couches. I wanna get a barber chair over here so I can cut the boys' hair. I want this place to just kind of be where we kind of fellowship and kick it. And that brings us to the last place I wanna show you, which is, I don't even know what this room is called right now. I call this basically the vision room. Kind of dream big, right? We fellowship, we do a little bit more team building here. This is a pool table that turns into a regular table, that turns into a table tennis table or ping pong table. I love pool. I had one of these when I was a kid, and now I got the grown-up adult version of this. Inside of this room also is where we house all of our merch, and we'll do like our merch sessions in here. Packing stuff. You want to come in here a little bit more? Yeah, packing stuff up, packing boxes, shipping stuff out. We'll do that in this room. And just kind of just dream a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? As I'm in here, right, I feel very blessed and kind of overwhelmed. I'm just grateful. You know what I'm saying? I really did not believe when I first started this channel that it was going to be something that employed and funded other people's lives, right? And so now As we're expanding and learning more about forming culture, right? Making content that really transcends what we think we can do, you know what I'm saying? But what's like capable, you know, we move forward into the impossible, you know what I mean? And I think it all started with my wife asking me that one question years ago, what's your 5-year plan? And I did not have a plan. And I realized that, you know, and if my wife trusts me with her family and her future, I should maybe have 5 years planned out. And so now in this stage of life, you know, I got to plan every day for the next 20 years of what I want to do with my life, just because my wife challenged me. And so I would just, you know, I would love for you guys to not push away from people when they ask you hard questions. You know what I'm saying? Accountability is gold. I'm really grateful that, you know, my wife inspired me to start this. And it wasn't all her, of course. It was a lot of hard work, a lot of teamwork, a lot of people believing in me. You know, there's a girl named Natasha who paid for an intern for me for the first few weeks in the summer a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I want to say thank you. I want to say big thank you to our sponsors, gov't, for sponsoring this video and giving us so much love and keeping me connected with my family, allowing me to touch base with my wife. She has not made it back yet, so you guys will not be seeing her office, but it's okay. We'll be back with another video for the office space. I'll let Yvette give her own tour, and you guys can ask her any questions. But if you have any questions about anything you've seen in the video, make sure you leave it in the comment section below. Also, please check out gov't, link in the description, and we'll see y'all next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Protect your life, keep your network popping. If you're fortunate enough to be doing life with someone else, make sure you watch this video with them. If they're not around, share it with them. See y'all next time. Peace.